let's listen to it.
What the fuck did I do to you? I don't even understand, bro. I'm like, donate. If my time isn't fucking valuable, fuck it. You said to eat your fucking ass? What the fuck is wrong with you? You hearing this?
If you want to do the show with us, you're going to do it our way. All right, not my way, but mine and Steak's way. All right, if you don't like that, you can gracefully fuck off.
And
10 times. Okay, well, talking about him is one thing. Showing him is different.
I'm showing them motherfuckers. That way people actually know. Tonight, are you covering another lolcow? If you need notes, here's a few. Use them if they help. And then it says, Queen Supreme, loose lips. All right? So then getting into this, Queen Supreme, loose lips. We really need to sell the idea that you and Roxy have left the LCU. So we want to make donos on the idea that you're going to drink and leak info. Keep Roxy in the dark. She still doesn't want to work with me, and it's just easier this way. Becky does the intros. No, bro. Becky does the intros. Shit on Tina for being a tattletale out there when we egg Mike's house.
Oh.
Because I don't care if Mike quit. I'm still going. I'm still egging his house. I think he's okay with it. He didn't tell me. He didn't necessarily tell me no.
It doesn't matter if he gives a fuck or not. We're not scamming the audience. You've still got it up on the motherfucking screen right now.
I do.
544 out of 500.
We will change property. I think Mike's okay with it though. I think.
No, he's not. No.
He never said no.
He put me in. Listen, I told Savage I was gonna go egg Michael's house in 2006.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, the more respectable way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you weren't a sex worker.
I think you guys have been doing a great job on Queens. What do you think has been the biggest change to make it better? Shut up. All right. Oh. So we do actually have some shit to cover tonight. Being nice, she had to fucking go.
That is
true.
We
beat fucking Mike.
We destroyed him.
Can we show that on stream?
Dude, we can get into it. So we'll start at the end. Okay?
Let's do it.
All right, we'll start at the end and then we'll go to the beginning because I've already got the texts pulled up right here. So Mike sent me multiple. So Mike was telling us, you know, we need to stop with the making him look like the bad guy. We need to stop like doing goals that are, you know, for example, egging his house. He wasn't too happy with that one. He sent us show notes basically saying the same thing and telling me I need to cut out my bullshit. And then we had some back and forths up to the point where he left our group chat. He left the Aussie group chat, and then he started sending voice memos to my phone. And you were gone for all of this, by the way.
Well,
he's lost, yes.
Forfeited his fucking...
Then he's raging to me in my text messages, right? He's sending me multiple audio messages. And now, I will admit, when it comes to iPhone, I didn't know you had to push keep message. I'd never been sent an audio message on iPhone before today. I rarely text people. So most of the messages are gone. But it was basically the same thing. It was him losing his shit, talking about how he's, you know, he's giving up his free time to come out here and help us, even though he really hasn't been. I know he's a busy guy, but when you make a commitment, you gotta go through with it. So the first message I have with Mike is next 500, I'm gonna bed your woman. So if you look at the goal, that's the goal we have up today. Bridget, how you doing? Then I said, El Bozo, and he said, dude, what is wrong with you? Are you like retarded or something? Then I said, no, I just don't give a fuck. You came in talking big game and now you're acting like a little sensitive bitch. You are the biggest joke on YouTube, bro. And then I sent another message that said, eat my ass. And then he sent an audio message. He sent an audio message, and I actually was able to keep this one. So let's listen to it.
What the fuck did I do to you? I don't even understand, bro. I'm like, donate. If my time isn't fucking valuable, fuck it. You said to eat your fucking ass? What the fuck is wrong with you? You hearing this?
Yes.
He said he's gonna fuck you for 500.
Yep.
Bro, you've got mental problems, okay? I'm not fucking around with you here. You have something you're disrespectful. I'm your boss. I'm his fucking boss.
That's crazy.
Not anymore.
He says, El Bozo. Okay, fuck you, dude.
I hit him with the El Bozo.
El
dude.
Bozo's the one that got him at the end? It was the El Bozo? Bozo's the one that got him at the end? It was the El Bozo?
Mike wanted to come in here and work with a troll, okay? He's seen what I've done in the past, all right? And then he said,
fucking goodness.
And then I sent him this audio message.
Dude, is my time not valuable to you? Bro, is your time obviously isn't valuable. You're not putting any time into actually helping us. The only thing you're doing is trying to mess with us, and I'm not dealing with that. I put too much work into like trying to redeem myself, trying to be the best version of me I can, and you're just trying to drive me insane. All right? I'm not dealing with it.
I'm not.
If you want to do the show with us, you're going to do it our way. All right? Not my way, but mine and Steak's way. All right? If you don't like that, you can gracefully fuck off.
And
10 toes on motherfucking business, bitch.
And then he said, okay, I'm sorry about your wife. Jesus, I'm done arguing here. And I'm like, don't care about your bullshit apology. I'm going to do the show tonight how we want to do it, and you'll be lucky if we even acknowledge your existence on it. He's very lucky today.
No longer our fucking manager. You bowed the fuck out when you were too pussy to hold it the fuck down in that group chat. That was the Aussie group chat. You left it. Nobody kicked you out, motherfucker.
And then I continued that by saying, where is it? Hold up. Sorry, falling off on YouTube has affected you to the point where you have to take advantage of people who you see as below you. He said, I don't see anyone as below me. Fuck it. I'm just going to block you. I said, another bitch-made move. Can't even defend yourself. And, yeah. I think I handled myself pretty well there. I didn't go full crazy. I let a little bit of that out because I'm not wasting, like, I don't want my time wasted. All right, he's talking about his time being wasted, but every time he has contributed something to the show, it's been a complete waste of our time, right?
I've been telling people in the Discord. I've been telling people in fucking main chat. I'm not fucking doing any of this bullshit.
No.
You have to fucking be about
like
it,
Beans
bro.
has going on because she's quitting cafe, all of that. And then he says, hold up, I can actually just show it. Give me a second. I believe.
Pull it up. Wait, what are you pulling up?
I'm pulling up DMs. I don't give a fuck, dude.
Okay, well, talking about them is one thing. Showing them is different.
I'm showing the motherfuckers. That way people actually know. Give me a second. I gotta figure it out. All right. All right, I got it. Let me move it under the border so that way, you know, we can still see Mike's super nice border he made us.
Okay,
right.
well, I'm gonna
There we
read some
go.
of these donations real quick while you're
All
figuring that out.
These DMs. So he says, you guys need to. Oh, I thought he said need not. I was about to say this motherfucker's talking like an old man. But he says, you guys need to not do this shit where you keep making me look like some enemy of the people. I'm trying to help you. Last night you said you're egging my house, for fuck's sake. Then I said, you say you're trying to help me, but your notes from yesterday were obviously made to piss us off. You know my wife is off limits, and you've used that to push my buttons, and I'm not doing that shit. And yes, I made a goal to egg your house, but it's content, right? And then I changed the group banner because we didn't have a banner. We've gone this whole time without having an emblem on our group chat. So then I also said, we had a good thing going, and I intend on building off of that. We want structure, and that was supposed to be where you came in, and all you've given us is a shitty border and an even shittier script. He said, I thought your wife was known. I didn't know she was off limits. Didn't you say she had no legs and shit? Figured that was part of the continent. And then he corrected himself and said content. All right, you can't even spell.
Dumbass.
Fat fingers. All right, moving on. And then I said, playing stupid isn't going to work for you. You met her, and you knew then I didn't want her on camera or anywhere near this bullshit. Why would that have changed now? And he said, look, I'm not going to argue all day. The show tonight, are you covering another Lolcow?
Yes,
if you need notes, here's a few.
Bitch,
Use them if they help. And then I said, the fuck is that? And then he said, 1 second. So actually, no. So Mike sent the wrong notes. All right, and dude, he sent the wrong notes, and he's cooked.
What?
All right, he sent the wrong notes, dude. Have you not? All right, we'll get into that in a second. And then he says, this is our show notes for tonight, the correct show notes, not the wrong ones that he sent us, right? So, Ozzy, You need to admit you're not egging my house. I can't have that shit I can't have that right now. I've had enough shit going on. Twiggy, you have to seriously stop shitting on me. If you're not going to follow anything, why am I even here? Why were you even here, Mike? I'm not following a script. And I told you that. We told you that from the beginning. And you were cool with what we were doing up to the point where you decided to start fucking with us. And we already have all the other shows talking shit about us. We're not going to deal with the person who's supposed to be managing us, making us look worse, or making it look like we're following some stupid-ass script, right?
Right. So the shit you were asking for was stupid as shit, and that's what led us to this point.
Yeah. Like, it was just playful banter and, like, you know, us kind of, like, you know, talking shit on the fact that we had a manager now because it was a last-minute change, and we're going to do that. So I said, bro, the fuck is your plan here? That's referring to, like, the message that he sent and deleted. He said, all right, and then I said, the fans paid for the egging, so we're going to have to make it work. I'll clean it, but I'm definitely doing it. What was that first screenshot? And then he says, you got notes for tonight. Are you even following them? Moving on.
No.
I got to talk with Gidgy about tonight. And then he says, if I delete a screenshot, is it gone for everyone or just me? I don't use Discord. And I said, are you fucking with me right now? And then he left our group. So that's when Mike exited as our manager from our point of view. All right?
Yes. So
then he says, then I said, maybe he will actually fuck off. What a fucking retard. And then Steak showed up and said, what the fuck happened here? This was over an hour later. And then I said,
was with my kid all fucking morning.
I said, Mike bitched out and left. And you said, fuck him then. I said, good riddance. And then this is us doing our pre-call show where we just, like, go over what we're going to talk about. I did not know, like, I didn't even realize, I forgot about the screenshot. Hold up, let me send that to this chat so I can just...
What do you mean am I co-signing this? I missed it. But I did say good fucking riddance. What do you guys want me to do? He's being a bitch. He's trying to get us to do dumb shit that I'm not going to fucking do. Mm-hmm. He couldn't take the fucking criticism. He couldn't took the heat. He left the fucking group chat.
All right, now
what the fuck were you talking about earlier?
For Juicy. So he said the messages, and I screenshotted this on my phone, but I said playing stupid isn't going to work. Blah blah blah. He says I'm not going to argue all day. The show tonight. Are you covering another Lolcow? If you need notes, here's a few. Use them if they help. And then it says Queen Supreme, loose lips. All right. So then getting into this. Queen Supreme, loose lips. We really need to sell the idea that you and Roxy have left the LCU. So we want to make donos on the idea that you're going to drink and leak info. Keep Roxy in the dark. She still doesn't want to work with me, and it's just easier this way. Becky does the intros. No, bro. Becky does the intros. Shit on Tina for being a tattletale before you bring in Roxy. Let Thick Jim and I promote his drunk stream a little, but not long. Don't let it get boring. You guys go back and forth about the concept of the show. You're talking shit about the LCU today. Say it's a one-time thing. It won't be. Then he said, have Roxy push the cake to the face thing. No preserves, whatever that means.
I don't think we're supposed to have this.
I mean, he sent it, so now we have it. Like, he's a dumbass, bro. He's a fucking idiot. And then I said, you guys can go back he said, you guys can go back and forth while people get the idea of the $50 shots. Somebody will donate. They're gonna want the tea. And then he said, if nobody is donating, throw jabs at Keem for copying your drinking stream with Boogie. Throw shots at Tina if you need to, right? And then this is it right after he deleted the message, right? So I said, the fuck is that? And then in these messages, this is where he sent it. I said, the fuck is that? I said, the fuck is that right after. But the dumbass literally sent the wrong script. Like, how dumb can you be? Right? So he sent it. I'm going to use it. It's that simple. I think it's hilarious. But go on, Steak. What were you saying? Let me get this off. I just gagged. Let me get this off the screen.
I don't know if we were supposed to.
I mean, dude, it's on him, right?
All right, let me read donos that we missed. We definitely missed some donos during that.
Who's in here? Who just hopped?
Are you fucking retarded?
What do you mean? The Mike's the retard.
No, you are. You're. End the stream. Or I'm going to end it. No, I'm just going to end the stream.
No, I'm not ending the stream. Like, he sent it. All right? It's content, Keem. Like,
all right. Well, I'm on your channel now, and say goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it was in the fucking group
Fuck
chat,
you.
though.
Fuck you.
Keem, he sent it to us. Like, he ended the stream.